Hey, how's it going? This is John Safari with Orange County Music League, and we're here at Studio One Live Venue in Mission Viejo, California. This Saturday, June 18th. We got music from Terminal West, Silver Pup, Cluso, and we're hanging out with Cluso here in the studio. Why don't you guys go ahead and introduce yourselves and what you do in the band?
I'm Vicky Marquez, play drums.
Ricky Godley, bass player extraordinaire.
Chase, I play singing, I guess you could say.
Dave, I play guitar.
All right, so I understand you guys are in the running for this festival out in Colorado. Why don't you explain a little bit about that? And I know today is going to be the last day anybody can vote for you.
That's true. Actually, 250 bands entered this contest. 25 are in the top. The weekly voting basically keeps you in the top 25. So we've managed to stay in it for 3 weeks now. Hopefully.
It's the fourth week coming up.
Yep. And then tonight the polls close. So go out and vote for Cluso.
Yeah, and that's tonight. And that's Tuesday. And it's seriously 3 clicks away from you voting. You don't have to take more than 20 seconds out of your day unless you have slow internet, and that's your problem.
Exactly.
And tell me what we got for making people love us. Hey, love us. Oh yeah. And tell me what we got. When I gave up my soul, when I went through it all, and I've laughed at it all, and I proudly can say that there's nothing above us. Oh, we're sure, oh, we're sure, oh, oh, you're sure, pulling over. Oh, we're sure, oh, we're sure, oh, ha, ha, you're in sure, oh, we're sure, oh.
So I know you guys have a release coming up this fall. You want to talk about a little bit about that, and kind of at the same time as talking about the release, talk kind of a little bit about what your musical influences are, and how this band came to be.
All right. Well, we have our EP coming out at the end of summer. Hopefully, that's our plan. And
Wait. Hopefully it's the plan, or that is the plan, and hopefully it happens.
We are.
Hopefully that's the plan. All right.
Yes. And as far as like influences, we have all kinds of influences.
Well, what are your influences, personal? What are your personal top 3 influences that make you write the music that you write on your guitar?
It's got to be Thursday, U2, Nick Cave, Dwight Yoakam, all kinds of people.
All right, well,
Fela Kuti.
There we go. How about you, Chase?
I grew up listening to like Savage Garden and Dido and like a bunch of like weird 90s alternative music and Bjork and stuff. What about you, Ricky? What do you
That hippie hair, bro. I grew up on heavy bass influenced music, so Flea, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Phil D. Korn, Primus.
Yeah.
Anything
that the bass was the lead.
Exactly. Even like Iron Maiden, like
that would still totally work out.
Vicky's more on the soft side. He's a Bowie kind of guy.
Well, that's why he plays the drums, right? He's on the soft side.
Yeah.
he can play that acoustic. That's a guitar.
Well, yeah, like I was always into like David Bowie. Let's say one of my biggest influences Interpol. So it's pretty much everything. I love music. Music doesn't matter what kind it is. Good. Yeah, exactly.
What it's kind of an interesting question. I don't ask this to many bands. What's your favorite other local band that you've played with?
Ooh. I gotta say the Alienated. I mean, I'm not sucking nobody's dick or anything, but I gotta say the Alienated.
What if you were?
All right. Pop U. David loves Pop U.
I love him.
He's a fanatic. I swear to God.
Well, what about you, Rick?
And I love those guys because they have my last name, so
Oh, okay.
that's tight. Or my slave name, I should say. But
Ouch.
I honestly just started listening to 92 Split, and
I'm personally enjoying them too right now.
They kind of remind me of like that Pennywise.
And they're super cool dudes that will come out and watch your show too, which is exactly what we need in this
It's
local
funny you
music
say that
community.
because Justin cruised out all the way down to LA to go see us play at this little like
That's the shit,
ratchet bar down in fucking Boyle Heights. It's called the Boulevard. It's a sick little spot. We threw a show out there. It was called what was it called?
LA
The show, the LA show.
The LA show with Cluso show, yeah.
But he came out there, dude, to support, and he's honestly even been coming down to some of our band practices to just show love and obviously get down with us, smoke a little weed.
The Alienated does that too, though.
Yeah.
Scott,
Well, they've been doing
Scott
that
and
forever,
Fusey.
though. I mean, you guys are basically
That's true.
you're
that's
brother bands that don't sound similar to you. You know, that's the only reason you don't share more bills at the end of the day. You know, you're friends with all the other people that we continue to book, and so what every band on the face of the planet should do is support the other bands that are in their small local scene around them so that everybody can go up at the same time. It's not about you, it's about the community, and it's about everybody that's going to the shows to support you. So as soon as you can embrace that and bring multiple bands together and nights that they're not playing, that's when you can create something that's worthwhile that people want to be a part of and want to pay to go to, which is where our fans are at, in this conversation. So
yeah, we're definitely the kind of, honestly, especially Chase, like you said, like we're all about seeing every single band we play with, no matter what. We like to check every single band out to see like if anything we hear is gonna like make us want to play with them even more, or whatever, just to show support.
You could hear a song from somebody and that can inspire your next single, and that could just be by you being in the room.
It turns up our game where I'll fucking see a bass player and I'll be like, dude, I thought I was good. No, dude, I got
I'm not even from this planet, so I just sit here and get stoned. Teach somebody the new rules. Somebody from New York. Do you hit your new girl? That's not what you will go. Take me out! Take me out! Take me out! Take me out! Gonna sit here, raise your hand at me, make me feel like a little great piece of shit. Well, you're not the boss. You can't touch me in that way. Let go of my blouse. Let go of my shirt. You can't touch me today. You can't touch me anyway.
All right, so we're hanging out here with Terminal West in the studio. You guys want to introduce yourselves and what you guys do in the band?
I'm J-Boy, and I play guitar and sing.
I'm Seth, play bass, backup vocals.
So I understand you guys are from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and you guys have been out and just kind of hanging around the Long Beach area for the past 8 months, is what I gather. So how has that been, and how do you like Long Beach versus, Baton Rouge?
Well, I lived in Long Beach for a handful of years, and he just moved out of Baton Rouge recently. I got him to move out so he could be closer to the band and do more stuff, and we wouldn't have to be over the phone and Skyping and shit.
Yeah.
So that was pretty good. This microphone looks like Bob Barker.
What's your favorite part of being in Long Beach versus, starting the band in Baton Rouge?
You can skateboard in Long Beach.
What does that mean? Like, how's Baton Rouge on skateboarding?
From like St. Louis down to Narlands, you can't really, there's no sidewalks really.
Oh, okay.
Like all the sidewalks are like, or there's just dirt on the side, and you can't really skate all the roads. There's no real, and if you do street skate, the cops are immediately on you. You can't street skate. You have to drive 35, 40 minutes to find a bowl anywhere.
Well, that's definitely a bummer for all the skaters out there. And I mean, we have a million places around here in Southern California that are a lot closer than
just
that.
from our house, you can walk within a half-mile radius. You can find 4 skate parks. Back home, you'd have to drive. I mean, the Baton Rouge skate park is like 50 feet by 50 feet. It's got a broken rail and like a wooden ramp. It's terrible.
Well, why don't you guys, explain a little bit about your guys' music and what your musical influences are, and kind of what inspired you to start the band in the first place?
Well, Seth writes all of the music, so he basically comes up with the guitar riff, the bass line, the drum track, and then asks me to write vocals, and then I just go through and tweak what he wants. What is your creative process?
Well, I just, sit down, strum it out a little bit, come up with some cool-ass bass lines or a cool riff, and try to come up with some of the match stats, some drum beats, get everything to go together. I'm like, yo, Jay, listen to this. What does this sound like? Come up with some words to go with this, and just kind of get it together.
So, growing up, what were some of your musical influences that kind of influenced the music that you write and create?
Lil Boosie.
Yeah, we're both big fans of the Bass God, for sure. Old school.
Well, not the bass. See... Before
Lil Boosie badass.
Lil Boosie badass.
It's the whole thing.
There was. He used to be a god, and then there was a guy named the Bass God. It was really confusing. It was very confusing. But Lil Boosie badass gets all credit for everything we do as a band.
Well, at least it was easy to throw it out there and label it as one thing.
Oh yeah.
What do you have any releases coming up here in the next, foreseen future? Anything you guys are doing in the next couple of months that you want everybody to know about?
We have an EP out.
We have our EP out right now. That's Your Love Is Choking Me and I Like It.
Out on Skunky Bud Records. You can buy it on 8th and Pine in Long Beach, California. Support local music.
Where can they find it besides that store? Where can they find it online?
Online, you can find it at sbrordie.bandcamp.com. And that's where our record label puts all of their... they group it all together.
And put it all on that one.
Yeah, so we just keep it on basically that Bandcamp for the EP right now. And we're working with, there's a band called Senses Fail.
Okay.
And their old producer, Holly, is our buddy. And he's putting together
Buddy Holly.
Yeah, our buddy Holly.
Weezer reference.
I didn't think about that. But he's hooking us up with some studio time. And he's going to record some stuff for us and send it to Tooth and Nail.
Hell yeah.
And then we're just going to shoot it around and see what gets around. And
hell yeah, man.
Playing. We just love playing live. That's what we're really about. I mean, if a record comes out and people like it, they like it. If they don't...
what's your favorite part about playing live? Your one favorite thing about performing for other people, what is that?
When you see that kid right in the front, even if he's never seen you before, even if he doesn't know the lyrics, even if he doesn't know shit about anything you're playing, he's putting in 110%, and he's swinging his head around, and he's screaming and dancing, and he's slam dancing and knocking into people and having a great time. That's what makes it worth it, is that there's somebody else out there who feels the exact same way we do.
Hell yeah. That was a great answer. Yeah. Appreciate that. So,
thank you.
It's been fun. It's been fun hanging out here with Terminally West. Do you guys have anything else you want to leave with the fans before we're done?
Do you want to let them know we're currently working on you know more of the details about it.
Yeah, we're working on a record, and it's cool and stuff, and I want to say, rest in peace, Brandon Carlisle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Love you, motherfucker. Also,
when can we expect that new music that you're working on?
We have a music video coming out in about 3 weeks, and then after that...
Where can we find that music video online when it does come out in 3 weeks? Is there a Facebook? What's the / anything like that?
Oh, yeah, it's /TermWest666 on Facebook.
All right, there we go.
And then other than that, you can just...
check them out at a live show.
The Google machine works.
Get off your couch and check them out live.
You got a Google machine in your pocket. You guys don't have to be lazy.